What's up, everybody? It's Corey from Lion Dads. Before I get started on the video, I want to invite you guys to go to www.lion-dads.com. I got a link down in the description and get a free guide on getting started with the carnivore diet. It's got everything you need to get started with the carnivore diet, start losing weight, seeing results really quick within like the first 30 days. So go down, check that out, and let me know what you think. So getting into the video today, we're going to kind of talk about testosterone a little bit. It's kind of become a big topic lately. Something I remember not hearing a lot about growing up, and not really thinking a lot about in my 20s and 30s at all. But, never thinking it was going to ever be an issue or anything. But, as time goes on, I'm getting older, I'm starting to hear things like, testosterone drops as you get older, things like that. So it's become kind of a topic I've been thinking more about as I get older. And so, I've actually, since I hit 40, started getting like tested on it and things like that. I never got tested on it before I found a carnivore diet, which is the way I eat. If you're new here, if you're not new here, you know what I'm all about. But, before I never got tested, and I'm sure I was having issues with it because, as you guys know, I was fat and out of shape and I was a mess. But since I've been I was on a carnivore diet for like 2.5 years before I ever got my testosterone checked, and my levels were, optimal for my age and things like that. Nothing concerning or anything. And, I don't have any like symptoms. My sleep's great and libido's great, energy and all that stuff's awesome. So I'm always feeling really good. So, it's just something I'm trying to track and keep aware of. And I'm not a doctor, obviously. This is none of the stuff I'm saying here is like medical advice or anything. Don't take it that way. I'm just kind of giving my thoughts on it and my experiences with, what I'm finding and stuff. So I definitely I'm on the like camp of like men need to get their testosterone checked once they hit like 40, maybe even 35 now, with the way things are going and the way things are working against you, the food industry, lifestyle stuff and everything. I think men even younger than 40 should probably start getting tested for testosterone issues and stuff like that, especially if you're experiencing like all the effects of low testosterone, like if your sleep sucks, your energy sucks, you can't get it up, libido's bad, whatever, all that kind of stuff. You're low energy, no patience, irritable, all these things. These are signs of like low testosterone. So by all means, go out and get checked. I don't care how old you are. But when you're 40, to me, my thing is now I'm 40, I'm gonna get my stuff checked every year just to see. And so, like I said, I live a pretty healthy lifestyle. I'm active. I eat, in my opinion, the way I teach it, I eat the correct way. I believe in a carnivore diet. I believe it's, the optimal way to eat for me and a lot of men, a lot of people. So that's the way I eat. And I sleep great. I get my 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. It's important to me. I have many years of piss poor sleeping behind me. I was obviously I'm an Iraq war veteran and all that kind of stuff. And, that has led to sleep issues and things like that. Some injuries, some ailments and things like that led to a lot of sleep issues. Since I found the carnivore diet, a lot of my sleep issues got basically fixed almost immediately. And I think that's been probably one of the biggest advantages and biggest game changers that happened in my life. I lift regularly, so I know that's good. So with diet, lifting, sleeping, trying to eliminate stress from my life and things like that. And I don't even know if I've eliminated a lot of stress. I just deal with it a lot better and it doesn't affect me the way that it used to. So all those things have led to my, from what I'm seeing at the doctor's office, all my testosterone stuff being optimal. But I know a lot of guys aren't in that boat. And so one of the options out there right now is like TRT, is taking testosterone replacement therapy. I think that's what it stands for. It's something that I don't research a lot into because I don't need it right now. it's something that I wouldn't need to explore. It's not really on the table for me at this point. But the thing I kind of want to talk about is like, would I be open to it? Like, let's say someday down the line, my levels start dipping below a healthy level for me, or one of my clients or something. Would I recommend it to one of you guys if I was coaching you, if I was working with you, if you brought me on to help, kind of help you get in shape and get healthy and stuff? Is that something that I would recommend as an option? And, my thoughts on it. Because obviously I think your first solution should be trying to do things naturally and I'm not big on supplementation unless you absolutely need it. I'm not against supplementation at all, but I'm not like, all right, we're getting started. First start taking all these supplements, which is a lot of coaches will kind of do that kind of stuff. I'm not that guy. Let's fix everything organically. Like a lot of people will hire like a weight loss coach, and that coach will be like, all right, here, let's start you on this supplement and this fat burner and this, even going so far as prescribe people to just go talk to a doctor and get on those Ozempic. Like, they could have done that themselves. You know what I mean? And it's crazy to me. And I'm never going to recommend that. I never push that on people. So, but a lot of people have a hard time getting started doing it organically. But I'm not going to like recommend, okay, we're getting started, let's go to the TRT clinic and get you more money, or get you spending more money on TRT and things like that. That's not my goal. My goal is to get you there as far as we can naturally, and hope that we don't need to go that next step. You know what I mean? But I'm not against TRT. I'm pro TRT if you need it. I've done, I think, enough research to understand like the side effects, the benefits versus the risks, things like that, the long-term effects. Can you get off of it if you need to? If like all these kind of things. I've done a lot of research on it, a little bit for myself, mostly for my own knowledge and stuff like that. So I've read enough, and I've talked to enough people that are on it, and enough professionals in the industry and things like that, that I would feel comfortable with me getting on TRT, right? I'm going to do another one of these videos on like the fat burner drugs and things like that, the Ozempics and stuff like that. You'll see I probably have a different, so that's what I always say is like, would I do this for me? That's what I want to get out to you guys. It's not like, is this right or is this wrong? This is what I would do for myself. And for me, if I get to a point 10 years down the line and my testosterone's dipping every year and I'm starting to feel the effects and it's not great, I will get on TRT. No shame, no problem. I'll let you know. I don't care. I'm not, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's part of aging and stuff like that, but I want to feel as great as I can forever, and I don't care. There's nothing to be ashamed about in it. I think it's fine. You know what I mean? I think if you need it, you need it. It's just another tool in the toolbox. It's just another thing that you're doing to prolong your life and make it more fulfilling and make it better. So I'm all about it if you need to be on it, but I don't think that like guys who, if you go get tested and your levels are pretty optimal, and make sure you're getting all your testosterone, including free testosterone, checked, by the way. And there's a lot of literature and stuff online. I'm not going to be on here giving medical advice and telling you what you need to be at or anything like that. There's a ton of other resources for that online that are much more credible than I am. So go check those out. But, I'm not going to tell you, when your levels start dipping to not get on it. You should definitely get on it, if you need to. If it's something that you find you need to get started, and there's probably going to be a day where I am on it. I'm probably going to end up getting on TRT someday, because it's a natural thing. It happens to men as we age, is our testosterone goes down, even if you're at a healthy lifestyle. Now, I think I can stay on a healthy lifestyle like I am and not need to be on it as soon as what a lot of people would. There's guys younger than me that need to be on it, and I don't, but I'm trying to prolong that as far as I can. And maybe I'm doing good enough and I'll continue doing good enough. Maybe I won't ever need to be on it. I don't know. I'm just saying probably likely because I want to have high testosterone my whole life. The day is probably going to come, is what I'm saying. So, and that's probably the case for the vast majority of you guys. That's probably the case for most of us. And Father Time comes for us all, right? It's he's undefeated, as they say. But you can do things now to put that off, to postpone that need, to prolong, your health and living with high testosterone and things like that, or even maybe if it's low, just recommend, why don't you give a high fat, high protein, low carb, animal based diet a try? Why don't you give it a shot and see if it works? If you haven't already, why don't you try getting in the gym 3 days a week? In addition to that, why don't you try walking a couple miles a day? Why don't you try sitting down and making a list of the biggest stresses in your life, the biggest problems that you have causing you stress, and try and fix or eliminate those, or at least do something to mitigate or remove or minimize that stress in your life, the stress that can cause you to, have low testosterone. Why don't you try getting good 7-8 hours of sleep at night? Stop watching the shows on TV that are sending you BS messaging and made by subhuman people anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Quit supporting the crappy TV shows at night and things like that, and find something else. If you read a book, try have a conversation with your family, do something like that. These are all things that lead to low testosterone. You know what I mean? Quit watching the PORN so much. A lot of guys have an issue with that. That's more stuff that leads to low testosterone. So I'm just saying that let's start finding ways in your normal life to start fixing these issues before you go running out and start thinking you need to jump right on TRT or asking your doctor about it or anything like that. But definitely go out, keep getting checked for it. Try changing your lifestyle. Start with my free guide at lion-dads.com and see if that can start helping you out. And if you need any more help with it, obviously let me know. Drop a comment, schedule a call. I got all my links down in the description, and we'll talk about it. And I will talk to you guys in the next one later.